There is a retirement crisis in America today, and it has nothing to do with how much money you save. Today, I'm going to show you the exact blueprint. The question is, how much predictable income will I have every month in my retirement? The three most common gaps that we see are as follows. This is why retirees feel stressed, because the math doesn't lie. It's the only financial tool that can guarantee lifetime income. This is why protected income has become essential. If the market crashes, your income should not. That's why the blueprint is built on predictable income first. To build your personal retirement map, follow these simple steps. Now that you know the predictable income blueprint, you deserve predictable income and a confident retirement. There is a retirement crisis in America today, and it has nothing to do with how much money you save. I learned this the hard way. When I first got into financial education, I met families who had $400,000, $700,000, even $1 million saved, and they're still terrified of retiring. And as an immigrant who grew up in modest household, watching families depend on unstable income or hope, I understand why they felt fear. Because saving for retirement is not same as being prepared for retirement. Today, I'm going to show you the exact blueprint I teach families inside my agency. The predictable income blueprint. The method that removes fear and replaces it with confidence. Most people think the goal is to save a big retirement number, 1 million, 2 millions, but here's the truth. Your retirement does not fail because of the amount you save. It fails because of the amount of income you can't predict. A study published in the Journal of Pension Economics and Finance found that retirees with guaranteed income experience dramatically higher financial confidence and lower stress, even when their total savings are modest. Why? Because savings can run out, but income keeps going. So the real question is not how much do I need? The question is, how much predictable income will I have every month in my retirement? That is the shift. To build predictable income, you need one number, your retirement income gap. Here's a simple formula. Expenses minus guaranteed income equals your gap. Let's walk through an example for a family that I coached. Their monthly expenses is around $6,000. Expecting Social Security around $3,000 combined per month. Pension is around $1,000 a month, and their gaps is $2,000 per month. This couple, for example, did not need $1 million saved. They need $2,000 per month predictable income for the rest of their life. That's the difference between retiring confidently or retiring scared. The three most common gaps that we see are as follows. Number one, when Social Security is smaller than expected. Number two, when one spouse passes away, you lose one Social Security check. And number three, when expenses rise during retirement, that includes your inflation plus healthcare. This is why retirees feel stressed, because the math doesn't lie. Here's the blueprint. To fill the retirement income gap, you need three types of income. Number one is your base income. That usually comes from your Social Security as well as your pension, if you still have one. This is your foundation. But for 80% of Americans, this is not enough. Social Security was never designed to be your only income. Number two, protected income. Annuities as well as income riders. Think of this like building your own pension. It's the only financial tool that can guarantee lifetime income that you can't outlive outside Social Security. This is what peer-reviewed studies refer to as retirement satisfaction enhancers. Protected income does three things for you. It covers your gap, creates predictability, as well as removes the fear of market volatility. And number three, flexible income. We call it the play check. Your 401ks, your IRAs, Roth, your brokerages, life insurance, etc. This is your optional layer. It will help you to plan for travel, gifting, lifestyle. This is the freedom money, not survival money. Now, putting it all together, imagine your retirement income is like a three-level pyramid. You have protected income, base income, and then you have a flexible income. Most families have this pyramid upside down. That's why retirement feels like walking on thin ice instead of solid ground. For decades, people were told Just withdraw that 4% per year from your investments and you will be fine. Well, in today's world, that rule is broken. Here's why. We started living longer than before. Markets are more volatile than before. Inflation is higher than ever in retirement. And most importantly, healthcare cost explodes or can explode in retirement. The old math no longer works for us. A 2023 analysis in the Journal of Financial Planning states the safe withdrawal rate may now be as low as 2.8%, meaning you would need much more money saved to feel secure. This is why protected income has become essential. If the market crashes, your income should not. If the inflation rises, your income should not collapse. If you live to 95 or more, your income should not run out. That's why the blueprint is built on predictable income first. Here's where it all comes together. To build your personal retirement map, follow these simple steps. Step number A, list monthly expenses. Your housing, your food, your insurance, your healthcare, as well as your hobbies. Step B, list guaranteed income sources. That would be your social security, pensions if you still have one, any fixed payments. Step C, calculate your income gap. The simple math that I just showed in the beginning of one of our videos. Click the link to access that as well. Step D, choose the protected income strategy. Income annuity, income rider, or a blended approach might help. And step number E, choose your flexible income bucket, which will come from your 401k, your IRA, your Roth, your brokerage, or life insurance. And step number F, add your inflation strategy, which will automatically increase your options if it does, protected growth, as well as hybrid long-term care options. When this map is done, you can finally retire without anxiety. Now that you know the predictable income blueprint, here's the most people do next. They grab a notebook, sit with their spouse, and run this exact calculation I suggested. And for many families, this is the first time retirement finally makes sense. But I want to help you go deeper than that. If you want the retirement gap worksheet, the retirement income blueprint templates, a live walkthrough of these strategies, case studies from real families I have helped, and a chance to ask your questions, join my next free live workshop. And if you want a clarity for your own retirement, a simple pressure-free conversation, for example, the link in the description will help you get started. You work too hard for too long to retire scared. You deserve predictable income and a confident retirement.